32 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Nashville. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Still on his feet, and he's finally down at the 21-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Again, it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And just shedding him off there. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Titans ready to go on offense for the first time. And it's Will Levis, the 25-year-old at quarterback, in his 2nd season out of Kentucky.
Now, he wasn't playing that last game right here on earth, was he? I mean, there's just no way. I mean, that performance, that number of times getting the ball into the end zone, throwing it.
No interceptions.
No interceptions, took care of it. Yeah, he was a little otherworldly in his last performance.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Taken down at the 42. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. Well, they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Off the play fake, Levis. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And oh, it's blocked. There he goes, right side. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Boy, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Burrow will throw, escaping the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Powers through him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. This one, he stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Chase, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down and 2. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
1-1, ready? Here we go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now they go play action now. Burrow on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it. Incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow with career touchdown number 60 as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long. And he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Levis. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Pollard again. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Levis. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Able to power through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly they get to the line. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He'll look to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Levis back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Levis now off of play action. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Like 54.
Here's Levis. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
Like 54.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Levis. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 yards.